Hello, I have returned, and here I am again. This is going to be a usual suspects, and you know how I've been asking for a different story? I think I got it. I'm doing the Great Wheel deck again, and the Wheel of the Year deck, and I've got a Six of Cups here, the likes of which I have never seen before. And it's all, well, let me just tell you. Okay, here we go. Forgot it. I can't see it. We've got the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So when I flipped that, I was like, well, because you're at the turning point. So whatever relationship you're in, you're both going, it's all speed ahead, right? Chug, chug, chug. I love you. And blah, blah, blah. And then I flipped Queen of Cups, and I was like, okay, here we go, emotional. She really loves that boy. And then I flipped this. The Six of Cups is three friends, and I think you're envious. You're sad. You feel like it should have been you, could have been you, and it's like unrequited love. Okay? And you can't say nothing about it either. Someone is left out. Six of Cups. And Six of Cups is doing what you never thought you would. Sad. You've always been together. It's always been the three of you together. And you realize you love him too. Whoa, I've never been in. Shit. Ace of Cups, you and your great big heart. So, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. Shit. Six of Wands. Okay. So, you want to turn. The engine wants to run, but you're kind of locked there and idle. You and your great big heart. You're going to run out of gas. You're going to have to say something. Let's have some words on your emotional state at this time. You, as a person of water, are the emotional idealist. You are emotionally connected, psychic, you're empathic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, you feel deeply, and you take things personally. So, and I'm also looking at these again. I think they are okay. But, are they all also upside down? I haven't cheated, you see. And I don't know what I saw there either. So no. So we have the Page of Swords upside down. So you're gossiping. You're talking to the worst sort of person. Whatever. If it's you, you need to shut up because you're misinformed and foul. You're not helping anything. And the Magician. So you're setting. Are you framing somebody? Somebody framed you. The Magician. The plan to establish a clear vision to besmirch someone or somebody. A lie, a slander, thoughts becoming things, and the inception point. So you're setting the stage. Somebody set the stage for you, something that was untrue in a framing sort of way. I am wondering if it's not you, because you're envious. That's not. I'm so glad for this reading. Thank you. Oh, King of Wands. Someone's framing you, and the Phoenix reversed. So he tried to frame you, but you stopped him from flaming on. You quashed his evil plan to be evil to you. I'm lost for words, really. This has all been so over the top today. And then we got the Three of Wands. Just trying to move in. What's on this? It looks like three little angels are chained up, being made to stomp grapes. I don't know what that is. They're pushing a wheel. But they would have more push. Okay, so they're at the center of this dynamo, dynamo, gyration. It's a setup. It's a cosmic setup. To be set up, to be slandered, to serious moves, specific moves from the King of Wands, whose plan did not work, and you move ahead to your future. They didn't want to see you move ahead. They tried to cast a spell upon you. And the Five of Cups, and you miss them. Grief, sadness, loss, mourning, emotional baggage, and resisting change. So the door is shut, but it's not locked. This wasn't good for you. And you move ahead to the King of Swords, which is clarity, mental clarity. And a library. Well, it's a good thing that you're remembering. Don't forget. Don't ever forget. You know, you get lonely and you're like, oh, he wasn't that bad. Don't forget. Knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search, secrets, looking beneath the surface, author, reading, and writing. It's deeper than you know. The other reading was Some Battles Aren't Worth Winning. And I think that the depths, this is a very confusing old story, right? And it's so old that it's winning anything at this point is worthless, and you'll still never know. And if you could let go of it, that's the best thing you could ever do for yourself, is to walk away and never look back. But I know you can't, so here we go. Five of Cups is... what the hell is the Five of Cups? I can't see it. It's not Pentacles. It's doing what you never thought you would. It's the sadness. It's the nostalgia. You've always been with them. You can't see life without him. King of Swords again. King of Swords in the library. Never forget. So you're like, well, I loved him too. Sure you did. Yeah, sure you did. You'd give them another chance if they could act right. That's all I can say about it. You're kind of do it by the book. You're truthful, you're wise, you're legal matters, you're regimented, you're rational, you're stern, you're precise, you're candid, you're detached, eloquent, and you're logical. And you'd still do it if this is what you weigh your knowledge about how awful it was against. I mean, I guess it helps you not feel so bad to know that door isn't locked. But it's a real weakness. Diabolical plans. And you love them. Look at all these cups, all these emotions. Should have been you. Wish it had been you. Nostalgia. Woulda, coulda, shouldas. Wish it had come out a different way. You could have been happy. You wanted to be happy with him. Okay, and here we have the Page of Swords, to gossip, to spread unfair information. A spiteful little person, to bite the hand that feeds you. Liar, a petty little liar, and you're moving mountains for a petty little liar. Oop, that's a naked lady. Because you are the caretaker, you are the empress. And you've got big bazoombas. But you are the milk of Mother Nature, literally. And you made a lot of things happen for ungrateful people. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. And strength, you did it for a long time for no reward, nothing that you could see. It was just give while they took. Here we're going to have a look at the King of Wands. He tried to rise, but he fell. He did not rise. All the effort you put into him, he did not rise. He was not the greatness you had anticipated. He was not the man you thought he should be. Knight of Cups, but you love him. He loves you. A little anticlimactic. Judgment. Nobody's perfect. You give him another chance. You give him chance after chance. chance after chance to rise, to which he does not rise to the occasion. He does not rise. The world. Well, we can't do that. We can't do that. Not forever. Three of Wands. Now you move on toward your future, sad about your past. These are hard to get a hold of. Seven of Wands. Good boundaries make good friends. Stay over there. Stay in my past. You don't think about your past. You're walled off from your past. You don't look to it. You don't talk about it. Ten of Wands. This is a time in your life you've tried to it was hard to get out of, and you're not looking to get back in. Knight of Swords. Mad. Kind of mad. You feel sad about it. You look back, but you ain't sad enough to go back. King of Swords. You see it clearly. You remember everything. Ten of Cups. Now you know how not to do it. You'll be happy this time. The Tower. And the Knight of Wands. It's still now it's better. You'll do better next time. You know how not to do it. You see it clearly. You have a clear vision of the past and how sadness and recollection tells you, and wisdom, a lesson learned about how not to do it the next time. And you feel like you're under attack. You're hyper vigilant. Maybe you're still with your attackers and you're the only one trying to do better. It's not a very good harvest. You're not very happy. You're not very abundant. Kind of lean and mean and sad. Five of Cups. To do what you never thought you would. To walk away from that you love. King of Swords. To see it clearly. You're the only one. You're the only one. You know who he is and you know who he's not. That makes you sad. Ace of Wands. Going to have to do it on your own. That bow chicka wow. It might come as soon as they feel you slipping away or feel you release. That'll get their attention then, right? But it won't last. It'll be breadcrumbing. It's just to you to retake your place. The Hierophant. Rules for thee, but not for me. No life and lushness for you. Just to stay sad in this you're locked into, because it rules for thee but not for me, because you're doing it by the book, because he's the law and that's what he says, and he's not overly concerned in whether or not you're happy. He's more interested in your meatloaf. And here we have the Page of Cups, which could be see, the apology and the interest comes as soon as he feels you back up. When you begin to realize that, hey, this is an unequal, and you begin to cut back, then that's going to bring him. And here's why you're so emotional, because he's keeping you off balance with all your emotions. He's plotting to he is taking advantage of you. Try to detach from that a little bit. Ten of Pentacles. I mean, far be it from me to say it, but maybe it's you. Because maybe you're real insecure about something that's not actually happening, because we have something just doesn't add up here. Something just isn't right. But I'm going to sit here and let it cook a little bit, and then we're going to have a look at these tea leaves, which should be looked at as a standalone fortune cookie kind of thing. If I can fit them into the story, of course I will, but they may have absolutely nothing to do with this reading. It could be your neighbor. It could be somebody you work with that you share a birthday with. I don't know. Fair man. Dealings are a relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, and it could also be old dude. Ace of Cups. You and your great big heart and a fair man. King of Swords, that's the third one. Okay. Contracts. Clarity. Fairness. Cold and detached. Rules for thee, but not for me. I'm the boss. Fair man. 5 of Wands upside down. You're losing. You're losing the game. Or who's losing? Somebody's losing the game. You don't want to play with him. Mess with the bull, you get the horns. 2 of Swords. This person that you're having all these arguments or dealings with may have something else going on in their life that they haven't shared with you, so a personal struggle or battle of their own that you are unaware of. And then we'll move on to needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. 7 of Cups on the bottom. The confusion will lift. You will get your wish. The obstacles in your way will disappear like fog in the morning sun. 4 of Cups reversed, so you find a reason to stay. Something you had given up on. It works out. You fix it. Something you were leaving behind is suddenly doable. That's the Prince of Cups, which is Knight of Cups. New love comes. You've given up on new love. A sincere wish will be granted. New love comes. This guy looks like he's smoking a joint. Oh, she's sniffing a flower. Stop and smell the roses. The Magician. Against all odds. Let's see the Magician over here. This was not good over here. The Prince of Swords, a spiteful little person. Oh, excuse me. Prince of Swords. Truth. You bet on the wrong horse one more time and it turns out a little bit better. A sincere wish will be granted. Something you do actually helps, which has... You're like, what are you talking about? Something you do actually helps. And by that I mean, aren't you frustrated by how much you give and nothing changes? Something you do helps. So, like it. Well, because it's not going to be the way you want, right? Let go of that. Well, great worry over nothing. Let go of it. You're not in control of it. Something you do helps, but in a way that you don't foresee. You can't control other people. Knight of Swords. Again, 1, 2. I believe there was, they were all over the other reading. Justice. God's got this. You can calm down. You can calm down. And you've got good backing. Calm down. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. They're going to see your worth. The people who matter will see and appreciate your worth. Everybody that you care about knows what you've done for them. Calm down. You are loved. It's not hypocritical. See the earlier reading. Some insecurity there. Well, so you're afraid in the other reading that the love isn't real. And here I see great insecurity and the love is real. Okay, take that as you like. Great worry over nothing. You are crazy. They love you. And everything's going to be all right. We'll just get you a little adjustment here and there, a little tweak. I don't do that at all. Okay, and then the last leaf, we've got the Five of Swords. Fight, 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 fight. Manipulate. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. Justice. He's trying to get out of it. People manipulating you for your own good. Well, you're going to get back at them. Show you, Six of Swords, I will leave. Don't you ever lie to me. Don't you ever try to manipulate me. That's a deal breaker. Even if it's for your own good. To feel manipulated, to feel lied to feel managed. And this is gaslighting over here because that's why you're off balance. Because you can't figure out where you stand. And that's on purpose. King of Cups, an emotional mastery. The first thing I saw was mystery. Yes, ma'am. But it says emotionally balanced, heart-centered, kind-hearted, understanding, highly intuitive, self-aware, diplomatic, artistic, psychic, and feeling. He's not what you signed up for. And because right here, it would be justice if you could escape from this. All you do is fight. Seven of Cups, clarity of thought comes to you. Justice, you serve yourself a big old slice of justice. Clarity comes to you. Focus, action, clarity, cognizant, seeing a clear choice, a concrete and decisive. Within a few weeks. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of weeks, and then we always draw another card when we get time. And now we've got Crystal Ball, which is just like scrying through time. Okay, let's see. Emotional. Ooh, that's a big ball of emotions. Woo! I'm scared. Intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, and future, gut reaction, and inner knowing. Well, Queen Witchy Poo. Queen Witchy Poo. Cherry on top. You're going to come out psycho crazy. Psycho crazy, and you're going to be like Carrie on prom night mixed with that blind guy. Any of them will do. Blind singer. King of Wands. Somebody who keeps you off balance wants to come back home. For one or two of you. This is manipulative. This is gaslighting. This is why you can't get on balance. This will happen within a few weeks. Spiteful. Moving mountains for a spiteful little person. No reward. Feel like you're being attacked for the hardest job you've ever done in your life. Don't you forget, not a single thing. They want you to forget. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? We could make it work together. That's a tipping point. It's better together. Not anymore. All right. Here is your advice from Spirit. As the Queen of Swords, Spirit wants you to know this. You should, and I'm always afraid to say this too, but I love it. You should. Can you see that? Because this is what you're dealing with right now. You got careless, cruel, harsh, dangerous, and cold-hearted people around you. They don't give a shit about nobody. No, they don't care about you. That's apparently. And you, in the meantime, you've all been nothing but supportive, empathetic, encouraging, protective, and independent. You need to cut that shit loose. Here's the I Want My Money Back Oracle. It says, Winds of Fortune. Sounds like Mexican night. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. Winds of fortune. If wind is speech, then we could think that maybe little spiteful little comments made power for the powerless here and there along the way may come back around to bite you in the ass when you least expect it. I'm not saying this for you, Donna. Things, you know who you are. Meanwhile, Donna, you have always exceeded expectations, and you always have. You've always been 110%, because you ain't no half-asser. You ain't no liar. You ain't no schmuck. You may be a bitch, but only when they make you. And you soar into excellence. This is your normal day. That's nothing. That's just normal for you. Okay? And it's hard to do. It's hard to do all the time, and you do well at it, and you deserve to be recognized for the amount of bullshit you manage. And we have Panther. It is time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. It's Panther, and underneath of that said guidance, right? I'm like, guidance from the Panther, and I was already backing up from that, right? But you need to stop mamaing somebody. Let them do it on their own. Stop running after them, tell them how to do it, only to be treated like shit. It's time to release your passions. Release your passions. And that includes love. To detach. It's time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate your fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate anymore. Tackle that long overdue project. Clean it up, was in the reading before. You will feel better. If you can't do nothing, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Clean it up. Summer's here. Do it. You will feel better once you begin. I've been doing laundry for 3 days. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Say yes when you can. Get out of your comfort zone. You'll sleep better too. Wore out is wore out. Wore out is a good night's sleep. And then finally, don't be afraid to say, I love you, or thank you, to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not having said it.